Good evening, guys. Thank you for tuning in to BZ BushCraft again. Tonight's vid is going to be about our fire kits. Fire kit that I carry in the woods when I go deer hunting, bushcrafting, or just weekend camping. The kit I also carry in my vehicle, and my wife also carries the same kit also in hers. Let me position the camera and we'll get through the kit. Thank you. Okay, folks, we're back here. It's just a standard junk bag, nylon bag to put everything in. Start by opening it up. First thing is a little container with matches and a striker. This is a little Altoids tin with jute twine, a piece of hacksaw blade, and a small ferro rod. You strike it. It gives sparks. Something you can take, and I throw this in my pocket when I'm going to be away from camp with just nothing more than the normal stuff I carry on my person. At all times in the woods, I carry a ferro rod and my knife. So I always have that. This is just something so I don't have to find a tinder to get a tinder bundle going or anything like that. Next is an Altoids tin with pieces of dryer lint with melted paraffin wax into a egg carton with the cardboard pulled off of them. And these are surefire. I mean, in wet conditions, they'll burn as many as you put in there for the length of time you'll need. In this one, you have a little Swiss Army knife knockoff. Another ferro rod and striker. This is a Boy Scout edition. I've had this since I was 13, 14 years old. It has wax cosmetic pads in it, almost like these, but these are smaller. You can break them open and they will take a spark. Or you can use your matches. Now we'll go into the big kit, the main part. Once again, a magnesium bar with a hacksaw blade striker. More jute twine to make a bird's nest. Surefire. Yeah, it's not a Bic, but it'll do its purpose. Military grade boot lace. Perfect thing for primitive fire. Bow drills. Not everybody knows how to make them. They're not the easiest thing to do. Last ditch effort. Magnifying lens. Yes, it's not commonly practiced, but with that in my kit means I can save my ferro rod, my lighter, and my matches for later resources when it's sunny out. The biggest thing is saving resources, because those might not be always there. Standard little pocket knife that was made by K-Bar that my grandpa gave me. It'll strike the ferro rod, process, make a bow drill kit with it. Excuse me. Something everybody should carry, little cheap dollar store pencil sharpeners. You'd be surprised. You think I'm crazy? They come in handy. Once again, talking to jute twine. More regular just jute twine, cut in little pieces so you can process it down easier. This is jute twine soaked in paraffin wax. The difference between the two of these is dry condition, no problem. Wet condition, you're going to have a problem with that if it gets wet. With the one that's in paraffin, it doesn't matter if it's snowing out, raining out, the wax keeps it dry. We all know wax is a protector. Plus, the wax on this jute will give it an extending time of burn. The next thing, a lot of us know about char cloth. Standard char tin, Altoids tin with a hole popped in it. I have a package of quite a bit of char cloth already pre-made. I have swatches of an old cotton t-shirt, just plain white t-shirt, so when you do it, you can see that it has charred. When you do a darker color, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Once again, you can use your char cloth with your ferro rod. Takes a spark quite real well. Or, a lot of people don't realize you can use a magnifying glass or a Fresno lens to start an ember on your char cloth. Another thing, if you're doing a bow drill kit, you can put the piece of char cloth underneath your hearthboard to where your ember lands. That will also help ignite the char cloth, the heat of that. So you're pretty much going to guarantee that. Everybody's seen, there's tons of videos out there about making char cloth. I'm probably not going to make one anytime soon. If you guys want me to, I will. Just let me know. Something I carry, if I use the match, it helps me get the match into a different area. Or, I mean, honestly, I can hold tinder with it. All types of stuff. Ferro rods, a godsend. I love them. Flint and steel kit, they're good, but you have to know how to use them. It takes practice. It's taken me 20 years plus in the woods, being a youth and an adult, to get to where I am. Everybody might say this is heavy, a little overkill on fire kit, but where I live in Michigan and we go out in the woods, the weather constantly changes. It's nice one minute, it's raining the next. So, my fire kits cover all our bases. From wet weather to dry weather to all types. Cotton balls are another nice thing to put in there. With petroleum jelly, with Vaseline on them. Or just even dry. If your biggest thing in fire is your fire lay and your materials. Once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Go over and check out our Facebook page. If you like us, hit the like button. If you don't, don't. I thank you so much. Have a nice day. BZ BushCraft.